The second board game that I'm going to do an unboxing today is a slight classic. This is Arkham Horror, the card game. Arkham Horror, for those of you who are not familiar, is based on this really rich horror genre by H.P. Lovecraft. If you guys are based on the Cthulhu mythos, so that's where the whole Arkham Horror series. So Arkham Horror, the whole Arkham Horror series is published by Fantasy Flight Games. Based on the same lore, there's also Elder Science, there's also Eldritch Horror as well. So Arkham Horror takes place in a sleepy town called Arkham in Massachusetts. So the storyline is that you are a bunch of people who got together with different skill sets, trying to solve the supernatural happenings that are happening that's actually happening around the town of Arkham. Let's look at the contents of the box. So if you see here, it says it's a card game of arcane mystery and supernatural terror for 1 to 2 players. So that's the main reason why I've actually bought this game, is because that I don't actually have it's not every day that I will have someone to play a board game with. So if we have a game that can be played by one person and above, so I'll be automatically attracted to it basically. So how Arkham Horror works is that it's a card game. So what you'll do is that you will build a deck that is custom made for your hero, and then you will be using that deck to battle whatever scenario that the game throws at you basically. So it's kind of like Dungeons and Dragons, but with a set storyline, set scenario being told through it, and the game and the storyline is being told beautifully. In fact, if you search for Arkham Horror, the card game, there's a lot of expansions being added on, and all of this is being compounded on top of this. So this is the one that I'm holding right now. This is actually the base set. So to play the other expansion, you do need the base set to start with basically. So that's why I had a problem tracking this game down. I ended up having to buy from a game shop in Sabah basically, because none of the other game shops in Peninsula has this in stock. So managed to get a copy, so really excited to start playing with it. Just for today is just the unboxing. You've got a few books, so just to give you a background of how tricky this game is. So you've got 3 different booklets here. The first one is this is the Learn to Play. This is what you will start to read basically. So it's roughly about 16 pages long basically. So that's the Learn to Play book. You've also got this thick 32 pages worth of rules reference. And then you've got the campaign guide. So the campaign guide is where you are playing the story. Is where you're playing the story of Arkham Horror. So you tackle the campaigns one by one. I think they've got about three different campaigns in this base set. And based on the 3 booklets, the average time for a game is roughly about 1.5 to 2 hours, which is still long. But if you compare it to the full Arkham Horror game, which takes anywhere between 2.5 to 3 hours, this is basically it's like a 50% of the time basically. So yeah, so the parts of it, there's this whole tokens. So tokens are a really strong feature in the Arkham Horror universe. You've got the insanity tokens, you've got the health tokens, you've got all of these different mythos tokens as well. Resource. There's a lot of these tokens being used throughout the play. This game doesn't use a dice, so instead of in Arkham Horror you use a dice to do your skill check and everything, this game uses a random mix bag for you to determine the outcome of your moves basically. and then you've got this pack contains the player deck. So what the cards that you use to build your custom deck, it will be based on this card here. By default, the base set can only accommodate up to 2 players, so means that you can out from this stack of cards you can only build 2 decks out of it. But as you if you want to play 3 or more players, you have to get another core set basically. So at this juncture you can only play 2 players. There's 5 different characters on music. I think there's 5 different characters, and which is to me here. So this second deck, this is the other parts. There's, you've got the character cards, you've got the encounter deck cards, all of this other kind of stuff in here. So really interesting. I'm looking forward to just try out and play this game basically.